I'm here with Mr. Doug Baker, teacher of sociology, along with many other things. But today, right now, we're going to focus on sociology. So, Mr. Baker, why don't you tell us a little bit about sociology? It is a one semester course. So, tell us a little bit about that, what you cover, and what goes on.
Yeah, so sociology, like you said, one semester course. It's kind of an extension of social psychology. It's all about human society, not necessarily from a history point of view, but from a current day social behavior, how people interact, not necessarily person to person, but in groups. So how we're affected by those around us, by music, media, things like that, and how they dictate our social behavior. And again, that scope is going to be broad because it's social psych, but spread out over a whole semester. So it's going to be like not just the United States, but also all over the world, how different cultures are influenced. So lots of stuff about collectivist versus individual cultures, things like that.
Probably lots of in-class discussion, I'm assuming, for these.
Yeah. So really, it's different kind of than my other classes and maybe some of the other social studies classes. We're going to discuss things. So even though there will be some lecture, the lecture format is constantly like, here's a slide. Now let's discuss it for like 5 minutes, like as a group, not just me talking at students. And then our like kind of the backbone of the course is I call the your blank assignments. So if we do a chapter about healthcare around the world and how that influences the way people behave or interact with each other, then we will do a like your health assignment where you will apply all those terms to your life. So we've got a lot of those that, basically are all in class. It's a class where I work very hard to not send work home. Content-wise, it's mature content. When we're talking about religion around the world, you have to bring that maturity to analyze other religions, other cultures, to understand that we all have the bias that what we grew up doing is normal. And what other people might do is different. An example I typically use is in the United States, we never eat horse. But in other countries, horse is just a regular meat to eat, similar to cow or chicken or pig. And being able to check that cultural bias that we have and understand for other people, we're the weird ones is important. So that's why we do those your blank assignments. So we have to bring that maturity to analyze ourselves. But the class is not meant to be an AP or a dual credit level that's going to place a burden on a student.
And then as far as like looking ahead, what students do you recommend taking this class?
It's a great class for people who at some point want to either go into research into group behavior or people who will have to manage groups at some point. And it's always important to understand that people are coming from different points of view and different cultures. And so their expectations of what might happen are always different. I like to tell people that my wife and I, we started dating in high school, but we had very different environments. So whenever I went to her house, it was like a Tuesday night was basically a Thanksgiving dinner with all kinds of, like freshly baked pies, ham was made, and it was a regular Tuesday. And when she came to my house, it was TV trays, banquet meals like made in the oven. And understanding that even like in the United States, in the same town, people have these different backgrounds, and that's going to impact how they make decisions and how they see things. And sociology helps us tackle that so that you can make those you can have those understandings when you interact with those people. So it's helpful for everyone, and it's a one semester class, so it's not going to block up your schedule. But certainly people interested in the social sciences, so economics or psychology or sociology, or really any time you're studying human behavior, it's going to be an important class.
And then That's for just juniors, correct? Juniors and seniors, correct?
Yeah, generally it's just juniors and seniors. And again, it's not that sophomores can't handle the work. It is mostly like we are talking about heavy topics kind of thing. And we want to make sure that some of the English classes help prepare for that with their content. So I don't want the first time someone is analyzing their culture and looking at themselves to be in a course when they haven't had that prep and others in the course have. So we need to kind of all have had the same academic background of prerequisites just to be able to have that discussion. And I think our other departments set that up well. So that's why it's a junior and senior only thing.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Baker. That is Sociology, one semester course you can take beginning your junior year.